Hello everyone and welcome back to the Locker Room Podcast. We're here again. Consistency is key, as they say. And if you can see from the screens, if it's not that obvious, we are doing an Arsenal City preview. Obviously the game is this weekend at the time of recording. It's a big game. Obviously the last one was kind of ruined by a red card. Obviously we saw the Arteta ball when he put 10 man behind the ball for a good 70 minutes of the game.
And a Calafiori banger.
Yeah. It was big game actually. I think we watched it together, right?
Yeah, this is
insane game. Who got the red card? Was it Trossard?
Yeah, Trossard.
Kicked the ball away, right? Yeah. But last game was very controversial. Obviously, this game is key. Obviously, Arsenal are still trying to hang on to hope with the title race. This is a big one because if they slip up here, we'll talk about it later, but I feel like it might slip away their chances. Obviously, City are picking up form as well, so we want to talk about that. But obviously, got Tunde next to me. Got Sandeep opposite me. If you like the videos, make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below what you want to see next if you agree or disagree, and put the notification bell to be notified every single time we upload. We're going to get straight into it. Lads, should we start with the Arsenal fan?
Perfect.
I mean, you're wearing the shirt, you're representing today, as always, actually. How do you feel like going into this game?
Honestly, I don't know. Genuinely, I don't know. I'm not confident saying, oh yeah, we're going to get 3 points.
Yeah. You can never be confident. You're playing City, innit?
But it's... you know, Jenny is. I think we might just get bopped.
You know what it is? I feel like Man City now, apart from Liverpool, are probably the hardest game to have right now. Maybe Bournemouth, but it's like because if you win, your Arsenal fans are going to be so confident, regardless of how.
Yeah, as you should be.
You would. Because if Chelsea, if we won the other day, I would have been like, yeah, we've turned the corner.
Yeah, but you're deluded anyway.
Bro. No, but that's for another video. Cool. But you get what I mean.
For the stakes of the game and for the level of the game, it's the prestige Arsenal versus City. It's been a big game for the last few years.
Every Arsenal fan going into this should feel like we should win.
Yeah, you should win.
Man City are the underdogs competitors. We're going.
Yeah, it might be the first time in like a decade.
They're coming to our home. Regardless of how tired our players are, how thin the squad is, we should beat Man City.
You should.
I don't care. Whatever.
You agree?
Yeah,
whatever front three you want to put on, whatever defensive line you want to put on, whatever midfield you want to put on. Our starting 11, cool. It's not got world class players, but it should be good enough to beat the City team
I think so home. Too.
It's more due to City's form rather than player for player in this case, because obviously player for player, I would argue City probably still have one of the best teams in the league.
Yeah.
It's just
player for player.
Yeah, player for player.
It's like normal.
Yeah, normal.
Arsenal's defense.
Yeah.
Compared to City's attack.
It also depends on injuries as well. City have a lot of injuries, they have a lot of injuries. It's hard to tell right now, but I would say player for player, I would still argue City can match a lot of the big teams in the league.
Of course.
If you're looking at their legacies that they've left behind, obviously we spoke about with the Sterling Mahrez video the other day. But when it comes to obviously their form, it looks like they've turned the corner. It's hard to tell with City this season because obviously we've seen them win a game and then just turn back to losses. Obviously they won against Ipswich, I believe, the 6-0. And then they lost to PSG. They let it slip in the Champions League. Does that really come into account? Because obviously after that they beat Chelsea.
I think Arsenal will be a serious test for them. I think Man City will be sure because no. Because I feel like yes, they picked up results, but against Chelsea, as the game went on, Chelsea, we started off well in most of our bad form games.
Say that,
no, we did. It could have been 2-0 up.
Yeah.
But it wasn't because you started off well.
I think it was. And also their centre back, he was scared of the lights. But there's that. And as the game went on, Man City just went into their groove and they started to switch the ball from side to side and they got their play style on lock and they started to do what Man City does, plus Mamush running through. And I feel like Arsenal might be the one team defensively which will probably prevent them from doing it.
I'm not bothered
which
about
gives
that.
me confidence.
Their players do not scare me. Like
no. It's a style.
I'll be honest.
No, it's a style of play.
If Haaland plays like he did against Chelsea the other day,
I don't think
there's many defenses in the league that can handle in the world even.
Saliba and Gabriel can handle that guy.
No, they can handle him on a normal day. If you play the game he played against Chelsea is probably one of the best performances I've seen Haaland play since he's come into the league. It was like an overall number 9.
I don't think they won the game because of Haaland.
Well, they did.
No, of course they did. But I'm saying I don't think you could solely say it was Haaland.
A lot of it was down to how bad I think.
You know why I say it's Haaland, bro? Because cool, it was 1-1, yeah, and we saw the dangers of the Edison pinged the ball to Haaland and he creates chances, yeah. That without that, they don't really unlock your defense like that. Cool, they have a few shots here and there on target. They were causing issues, but there was no direct goal threat until Haaland and Edison started linking up.
I would disagree.
Okay.
But I would disagree.
I slightly agree with you, just because I think what I was going to say is a lot of why City looked so good last week was because of how bad Chelsea are defensively and how easily they can be unlocked. Especially that second goal that Haaland scored. That's a freak goal.
Like you got a lot of the time, and Chalobah as your centre backs.
Not even just that. Not even just that. With Robert Sanchez in goal, you're bound to see something like that happen in a Chelsea game, especially recently. That second goal that City scored was a freak goal. Like they're not really going to find that sort of opportunity to score against Arsenal. But what I will say is the Haaland we saw the other day is a threat to, I think, any team in the league.
It's a threat.
The way he was holding off the ball, holding off players, the way he was linking up with other players, especially Foden. Foden, I think, has played well for the last few games now. I think he's been in form even in the games they've lost. I think he's come up to a decent form. I'm not going to say he's back because what we saw to start the season was diabolical.
It's not worth it to say.
What I'm going to say is I think the game's going to be judged on how bad we are attackingly in terms of if we do not finish our chances, then we will get finished.
Yeah. No, I say that.
Haaland needs 2 chances and the 2 goals.
But that's been a recurring theme that we've seen since Saka's been out. It's been a bit tough for you lot to finish your chances. The Spurs game, I feel like the goal Trossard scored doesn't really happen that often. I feel like, yes, it was a good strike from Trossard, but I think a normal keeper saves that. And also the corner goal you scored, right? The first goal shouldn't have been a corner anyways.
Yeah.
So like you haven't looked that great, and obviously it's down to not having Saka. Of course, you're not going to look as good without your best player, but especially going forward, I feel like you're going to have to find something different. And I think with City...
we get a lot of chances. Like Havertz had 3 or 4 goal-scoring chances where
he's not good enough.
A proper striker would score that.
Yeah.
And our wingers have had opportunities, and they're going to get opportunities on Sunday, regardless of what everyone thinks. Our wingers are better than their fullbacks. Gvardiol's going to be pushing up high. There's going to be space behind him. I don't know how they're going to put Martinelli, Trossard,
it's just about
Nwaneri.
The space is going to be there.
Yeah, that's it. It's generally how much of attacking threat we're going to be and how clinical we're going to be. Because I feel like we're going to have more attacking chances than them. We're going to control the ball.
Yeah.
I know how we're going to play. It's going to be very... And our midfield, we've got better legs. We've got better technical players in there. We can control that midfield easily.
I want to ask... Obviously, you said you're confident. Every Arsenal fan should be confident going into this game that you should win. Obviously, to back that up, what I was going to say is, obviously, I see this a lot of the time when you lot play a big team in the Premier League. I don't think you've lost a game to a big 6 club in the Premier League in like over 600, 700 days, something crazy like that. A lot of that is down to how Arteta wants to set up against big teams. Granted, sometimes it means you don't get the 3 points, like what we saw it's been a while in the Premier League since they've lost to a big 6 team. It's been a very long time.
City at that time where 2023.
I think that was the last time when Haaland took out his ponytail.
Yeah,
I think that's the last time I can remember.
What is
the away fixture for that?
When Rob Holding did a mad thing.
No, not Rob Holding.
No, that was the first game.
Yeah.
The return fixture that they had. City also.
No, at the end of the season when Saliba got injured.
Yeah, it might have been that one.
Yeah, that game.
No. Yeah, it was the same game.
When Saliba got injured
in the first game,
and then Rob Holding came in.
Deflection goal.
Yeah.
So what I was gonna say is, obviously you've got a really good record against the big 6. But obviously, like I said, especially when it comes to the City and Liverpool games, it looks like Arteta sometimes is okay with a draw. Would you look at this game as a must-win? Like for Arsenal, 100%. This game is. I've said this for like the last few seasons now. When you come up against City, if you beat them, it's a top 4. Yeah, it's a massive boost.
Brother, it's a must-win.
Yeah,
no, but I genuinely think we can win. But I think if we'll win, it'll be like a nervy maybe 2-1, 2 or 1-0 win.
Yeah.
If they win, I think they'll blow us out the park.
If you come out the game as a draw, you drop points. Do you look at that disappointed and think?
Depends how the game goes. Generally,
okay, yeah.
Like let's say there's an injury or there's a red card, then you got to think.
Of course, you adapt to the situation, obviously.
Exactly. But going into it right now, it's a must-win. 3 points on the board, because then after City, I think we play 6 or 5 Premier League games up until mid-March.
Do you think coming into a game against City nowadays, especially when you're playing at home, do you find it still as a worry? Because obviously we know
100%.
Pep Guardiola does what Pep Guardiola,
bro, I
Guardiola
don't
does, especially at this time of the
I think
season.
we've lost maybe one. No, I don't know if we've even lost a home game this season in the Premier League.
I don't think you have.
At the Emirates, I'm not too sure.
Because I think they have the best home record in the league right now.
But
Brentford used to have it. I think they have it now. What I was gonna say though is obviously we know what Pep does around this time of the season. It looks like he's figuring it out. The thing with City is this is a real test for them. Like you said at the start of the video, it's a test for them because I want to see if was Chelsea just down to them Chelsea playing bad. Ipswich is Ipswich anyways, and then they slipped up in the Champions League in a game where, let's face it, they need to win these games in the Champions League.
Arsenal will give them a real test.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is a real test for them. Do we think Pep Guardiola can finally look at this game and think this is where me and the players are going to turn it around? Is it where you think he might set up tactically different? We're going to see something different, maybe utilise the new signings?
Yeah, like I always say, you can't sit out the title race. Yeah.
Yeah.
Albeit they've had a very bad season.
Yeah.
They're only 6 points behind us, I think, right now. Yeah.
So are you not counting them out?
No. So this is what I'm saying. This is the match to determine if they're in the title race or not.
That's what I said.
So for City, win this and they are technically back in the title race.
I mean, they're 3 points behind you if they win this, right?
Yeah.
For both.
That is crazy.
No, for both teams.
No, but listen. I'm telling you, for City's actual Premier League campaign.
No, but I know.
If it's a must win in terms of, if they get the 3 points, then they have a little bit of belief. If they lose this now, their chances are about as much as yours.
What for a title?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Oh no, I know that. No, I know that. I'm saying for Arsenal, if you guys win, you'll feel like we can still win.
No,
like,
but
especially because Liverpool.
No, but I'm trying to say if we lose, let's say for example, our season in terms of the Premier League, we can still win the league. It's going to be hard.
I don't think
but there's still a chance.
I don't think the big thing we're missing out is that Liverpool's double game week is no. But I'm saying it's next week. So I'm saying if you lose, and Liverpool are going to drop points against Everton, I guarantee you that.
Okay.
I feel just the momentum.
No, but bro, like okay, let's say they lose. I don't care. I think they're gonna win. Yeah.
Well,
I think
Everton?
you got 9 points clear if you win.
If we win and you lot
no,
lose?
as of now, if you win that match.
So if we win in our double game week, both games we got 9 points clear.
Yeah.
But then that's not including our drop points, isn't it?
Yeah, that's just in general we got 9 points clear.
11 or
11 points clear. Cool, it's a
with
big...
a draw.
With a draw will be 11.
With a draw will be 11.
Yeah, but I was going to say, it's not like the end. It's not the thing where the title's completely gone. There's still a slim chance. There's a lot of them losing the thing. I'm trying to say to you.
So you think if you lose or draw this game, you're still in the title? Because what I want to know is...
No, we're not in the... I said, we're still in the title race.
Yeah,
in terms of, there's still a possibility for us to win it. I'm saying for City, if City do not win this, they're out of it completely.
Let me ask you this. If City beat you on the weekend, who do you see as more favourites to win the league? Arsenal or City? When it comes to... Obviously, there'll be 3 points behind you.
Arsenal, yeah.
If there was like... what do they call it? The bets. Like favourites.
Yeah.
If you were to look at the favourites and City beat you on the weekend, do you think... the order flips, or do you think Arsenal are still comfortably better than City and will still finish above them?
No, I still think we'll finish above them.
Because it's only a 3 point gap after that.
This might sound crazy. I think Arsenal will win, but I'd rather put the bet on City to win the league.
What?
That's what I think.
Wait, you think Arsenal
I think
City
Arsenal...
on Sunday, but you think City will win the league?
No, so let's say you both lose. I think Arsenal will win.
What are you
both
talking
lose?
about?
If City lose...
Yeah.
And Arsenal lose as well. How does that make sense?
If Arsenal lose, I'd rather put... I would think Arsenal will win the league, but I'd rather put a bet on City. They'll have worse odds, but with Mamush and the signings...
Odds,
you're talking about out of the two teams, right? You're not
out of the two teams. You think they'll have worse odds?
No, they have better odds, bro. Better odds means that you have higher odds, higher chance. Worse odds means you have lower, so you're more likely to win it.
Yeah.
There you go. If you didn't know about gambling, now you do.
Man said that.
I
think Man City will have a worse chance of winning it.
Because I was gonna say
Mamush and the signings they made, I think is gonna make them push for it.
No, bro.
You don't think so? Because Arsenal haven't made anything at the start of the window. You probably said we need a striker.
But really and truly, I'm happy that we haven't gone and bought a fucking left back again, bro.
Oh no,
I don't want to.
Yeah.
And really
no, but how do
truly,
you feel? How do you feel about it though? Because it's now the 29th.
How can I feel, bro? Like,
you must have an opinion.
Well,
that
obviously, I want an attacker, but
yeah.
bro, you're acting like I had the expectations of us getting an attacker this window, bro. Facts. I know how we are, and I know that we weren't going to just go buy anyone.
Yeah, I feel like Arsenal and Liverpool,
I'm not deluded,
yeah,
bro.
we go into January transfer windows thinking, we'll be alright if we get someone.
You probably spend like another 500 million, bro.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, you haven't?
Nah, but there are a lot of fans that are probably screaming for it.
I've literally seen that you man wanted a whole new team basically this January, bro. After spending that much in the summer, it doesn't make sense.
Anyway, guys, let's do predictions.
All right, cool. I was just gonna quickly just finish it on this.
What?
So, what if City do win this game? Yeah. And we're calling this a massive test for City, right?
Yeah.
If they win this, you can finally start believing maybe they'll turn things over. Do you look at this City team after this Arsenal game? Say they win, as a team that can go on one of those crazy winning streaks that they've done in the past, or is it just a thing of even if they win? Sure, they can get a better form, but do we sort of count out the fact that the team still isn't good enough to go on a crazy run and show the consistency that they showed in the past?
I told you in the run, you can't count out City. No matter how bad they are, they're the only team that can pull a streak together.
Yeah.
Kill Arsenal showed it last year. We won everyone bar one. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they've showed it for 3-4 years.
So what makes you so confident that if they beat you on the weekend, you still have better chances of beating them in the league?
Huh?
What makes you so confident?
I just don't think they're going to win. I just don't think...
No, I'm saying if they beat you.
Yeah, but you said do they have the ability? They have the ability. I just don't think they're going to do it this year.
Okay.
It's like right now, yeah, cool if they beat us, there's going to be 3 on the bounce in the Premier League. Yeah. Cool.
I think they do.
I have faith. I have faith. If they win this game, I think there's no way they go to whoever they play next and drop points straight away.
Actually, retract what I said. I think it's quite even for both. If Arsenal lose, I think it's even for both teams to win the league. That's my opinion.
It's crazy that we're even talking about them in the title race again.
And the thing is,
considering how they've started the season.
No, but I'm not saying that Arsenal are bad or Man City are bad. I just think Arsenal will continue at the same rate, but at the end of the day, I don't think you'll have enough to win it. Whereas City is like, they've been bad, but I just think I just don't think their
midfield has it in them to win the league this year.
I was thinking that. I think their midfield.
I think it can get by. I think it can get by.
When I compare Bernardo Silva, is it Gundogan?
It's not Bernardo Silva, Gundogan, Kovacic with Foden.
When I compare that to Rice, Partey, and Odegaard,
it's not a comparing thing.
In terms of all Gravenberch, Jones, McAllister,
it's not a comparing.
No,
thing.
I'm trying to say is our midfield here could play week in week out.
It's the worst.
No, but I'm trying to say. Let me explain. Our midfield can play week in week out, and I can trust our midfield not to have a bad game, or they can turn it around, or they're not going to get leggy, and they can sustain the thing.
He's completely right about that.
Man City, I can't put my trust in them. That then, bro, their midfield will not have the legs to go to the end of the season.
Right,
yeah,
it's a 50-50.
In previous years with Rodri and all these other subs that they could bring on, like that's what they had game changing.
I think the best way to put it is if you had to say the prime of each player they have in the midfield, it's the best midfield in the league.
No, it's not.
I think it is. No. Just in terms of names, if De Bruyne, Foden, and Gundogan stepped in that. No, bro.
How can them three work?
Bro. I'm just saying.
It's Kovacic.
No, I'm saying if they gave their best selves to that team and said, yeah, this is me.
Yeah.
I think it's arguably the best.
Yeah.
I'll say arguably. But just throughout it.
What I will say.
Sorry, go on.
What I will say, I think this is the first time in probably years that we've seen that City might not have a better midfield than a lot of other teams in the league, and I think it's showing. You know how they always say midfields win you games? I think this is a prime example of it. Like you said, I can't trust their team right now, even if they were to win this game. Of course, it might be good for their momentum. They might pick up more points than they have previously in the season. But like you said, I think they're going to get leggy again. I think we see a lot of flip-flops in performances for like Bernardo Silva. Gundogan's had a really bad season as well. Bernardo Silva's had a really horrible season.
I think it'll be enough.
Has been all right.
I think it'll be enough.
But I don't see
Bernardo Silva's had a bad season.
Yeah, he has. He's had a bad season. For his standards, he's had a very bad season.
For his standards, yeah. I don't think it's as terrible as you think.
It's not good enough. It's not league-winning standard, their midfielders right now.
I just feel with Pep, every season they start off bad. Relative for Man City, like that's a known fact.
No,
bro.
Okay.
I'm saying they start off bad. It's a known fact. They start off bad, and then they pick up form and they go again.
Yeah.
This time it might be they had a shocking start.
No, they didn't. They were banging at the start, bro.
Okay, yeah.
Until Rodri got injured.
I'm just saying in general.
No, they had a banging start, bro. Up until October.
When you look back at it, Actually, cool.
Up
I'm
top.
saying now they had a bad run of form. Pep's now fixed it. It's just
I
about.
don't think he has though, bro.
I can't see them going. What was it? 12, 13 games without a win.
Bro,
I can't. That's
bro,
not happening
without,
again.
Like, let's say last
season, that's what happened.
Bro, last season they didn't have Haaland. They had Alvarez banging.
Yeah.
This season, if Haaland doesn't bang, they've got no one to score the goals.
Mamush.
Bro, you're putting your hope on a guy that just come in, had one appearance, had a good debut. I can't lie.
I think it'll be enough.
Bro, you can't.
That's my
delusion,
that's
bro.
my prediction.
That's a Chelsea thought right there. Just
No.
have Silence. Yes.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is, bro.
That's my prediction.
All right, cool. Let's wrap it up with actual predictions.
Yes.
Obviously score lines. We'll start with you, Sandeep.
3-1 to the Arsenal.
3-1 to the Arsenal. And any predictions for who you think might pick up a man of the match, who might be key in the game?
Man of the match, Declan Rice,
I was thinking
Martinelli.
that. I think if someone has a good game, it will be Declan
Martinelli,
Rice.
Brace, and Havertz 1.
Martinelli Brace.
Gabriel.
Yeah, you're wishing on stars, man. More likely to see a Gabriel hat-trick than Martinelli Brace, man.
Talk about the one Gabriel, bro.
Just put the corner in the bag, bro. We're talking about Martinelli Braces. We know. We're going to see you on the corner flag. You're not going to say, peace, ole, ole. You're going to whip it in the box. Gabriel, someone's going to be dashing Edison into the goal net, and then all of a sudden it's going to be 1-0 to the Arsenal. We know how it's going to run.
What about yours?
I think it's just going to be a comfy 1-0. I don't see it
Comfy
being
1-0. I've never had a comfy 1-0.
For who?
As in for Arsenal, I think like I said, they'll probably score like a corner goal or like especially against City. The last few fixtures they scored the Martinelli deflection, they scored the Calafiori banger. It hasn't been like consistent like
Good
passages of play.
Yeah,
it's been like, and also I think he scored a corner against them as well in that game too.
Yeah, Gabriel. Second goal.
So I think it'll be one of those goals. And against City, they defend very well. I'll be honest. Arteta knows what he's doing against big teams when it comes to how to set up to minimize damage. So I think that's what I meant by comfy 1-0. I think you'll score and you'll just sit back.
And the players
relax.
lock in. They lock in for the game.
There's a lot resting on this game, especially because of the away fixture.
I think 2-1 Arsenal. What, you think because I'm saying 2-1 they're gonna lose now?
Yeah.
Yeah, facts. I hear it.
Nah, we'll make a prediction on FPL and certain man are not doing well at FPL, but it is what it is.
Still top of the league, but cool.
Anyway, let's wrap that up.
All right, cool. Guys, if you like the video, make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below your scoreline predictions. We will see you in the next video. Thank you very much. Goodbye.